natural resources, forests and wildlife. Natural vegetation is considered the greatest natural resource. Natural vegetation refers to plants growing naturally in any region controlled by the climate of the region. The vegetation in different parts of the world is affected by the amount of sunlight and the amount of rainfall. The altitude affects the climate, which further affects the growth and type of vegetation. Different kinds of forests in the world are tropical evergreen forests. These types of forests are found in the regions of heavy rainfall. Such regions are close to the equator. The trees are evergreen and consist of hardwood species. The climate is hot and wet throughout the year, resulting in thick and dense tree cover. Since the vegetation cover is thick in these areas, the sunshine does not reach the ground. Hardwood trees such as mahogany, rosewood, cinchona, etc. are found in tropical forests. The main areas where the evergreen forests grow are the Amazon basin in South America, the Zaire basin in Africa, and Malaysia in Southeast Asia. Tropical monsoon forests. These forests are mainly found in tropical areas that have monsoon type of climate. These forests are found in India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, South China, Laos, Vietnam, East Africa, and Northeast Australia. The seasonal contrast of rainfall and temperature affects the growth of vegetation. So, the forests are deciduous in nature. These forests have much commercial value. Sal, deodar, bamboo, eucalyptus, sandalwood, and acacia are the main species found in these forests. Temperate evergreen. These forests are of mixed variety. They are found in warm temperate lands of South China and Japan, Eastern Africa, Southeast Austria, Southeast Brazil, Uruguay, and Southeast USA. The timber from these forests is very valuable. Oak, pine, mulberry, walnut, camphor, and bamboo are the main species of plants found in such places. High summer temperature and heavy rain favors temperate evergreen forests. Mediterranean forests. Hot dry summers and warm wet winters around the Mediterranean Sea create conditions for these types of forests. The plants remain evergreen as they adapt themselves to withstand summer drought. The trees are of medium height and have waxy or very small leaves. They develop very long tap roots to draw out water from the subsoil. The main species of trees are olive, cedar, pine, etc. Citrus fruit trees such as lemon, grape, and orange also grow here. Trivia. North American forests have 5 times as many species of trees as the forests of Europe. The temperate deciduous forest biome has 4 seasons of winter, fall, summer, and spring. One of the most interesting features of the temperate forests is the changing seasons. Temperate deciduous forests. These forests grow in regions where climate is cool, oceanic, or temperate with no large extremes of climate. In winters, the temperature falls below zero. Plants shed their broad leaves in the autumn season. Douglas, maple, ash, birch, etc. are the main species. Coniferous forests. These forests are found in very cold climate. Trees are tall and straight and are conical in shape. They are softwood trees suitable for paper making. The main species of plants are cedar, spruce, pine, and fir. The main region where they grow are Sweden, Norway, Russia, Siberia, etc. Tropical grassland. They are also known as savanna grasslands. They are found on either side of the equator in the interiors of the continent in the tropical region. The amount of rainfall is moderate and does not allow the vegetation to become thick and dense. These grasslands consist of small trees, shrubs, and grass. The trees are mostly thorny and stunted with reduced leaves that help retain moisture. They are found in northern Australia, the Brazilian highlands and Guyana highlands in South America and Sudan. Temperate grassland. The interiors of the continent have an extreme type of climate with moderate amount of rainfall. These grasslands are the prairies of North America, the steppes of Europe, the pampas of South America, the downs of Australia, and the velds of South Africa. Tundra vegetation. This type of vegetation is found in the north of Arctic Circle and in the high altitudes of the northern hemisphere. The heavy snow cover does not encourage plant growth. The vegetation consists of mosses, lichens and sedges. In the southern part, some long shrubs grow in the summer season. The main species of plants are birches, junipers and willow trees. Desert vegetation. In the hot dry deserts of the world, rainfall is low and vegetation cover is negligible. Here, only drought-resistant plants and xerophytes can grow. The main species of plants are cactus, date palms and acacia. These types of vegetation is common in the deserts found on the western margins of the continents in the tropical regions. The famous deserts of the world include Sahara deserts, the Arabian deserts, the Kalahari deserts, Atacama deserts and the Australian desert. No other kind of vegetation grows here. Trivia. The only resident crane in the Indian subcontinent is the Saris crane. It is the largest crane found in India and can grow up to 5.9 feet in height, making it the tallest bird in the world that can fly. Natural vegetation of India. India is a big country with a variety of climate. The variation in temperature and rainfall, together with the diversity of relief, has blessed India with these type of vegetation. Tropical rainforests. There are evergreen forests found in the area of high rainfall like Western Ghats and northeastern states. These forests are very thick and tall and consist of valuable species of plants like teak, ebony, bamboo, sandalwood, rosewood and rubber tree. Tropical deciduous forests. They are found in the areas of moderate rainfall, 80 centimeters to 200 centimeters. The seasonal contrast of temperature and rainfall affect their growth. They are of deciduous nature. These forests are found on the large parts of peninsular plateau. Teak, sal, shisham, neem and mango are the main species of trees grown here. Trivia. India is one of the 10 most forest-rich countries of the world. The 2013 Forest Survey of India states that the forest cover is increased to 69.8 million hectares. Thorn and scrub forests. These forests occur in the region of low rainfall. Here only thorny grass, scrub, bushes, cactus and date palm grow. They are mainly found in Rajasthan, Gujarat, parts of Punjab and Haryana. Mountainous vegetation. On the slopes of Himalayan mountains, the vegetation changes with altitude because temperature decreases with altitude. Trees take time to grow and quick regeneration of forest is not possible. From sea level to about 1800 meters, deciduous hardwood trees such as sal are found. Up to a height of 3000 meters, pine, cedar and deodar trees and some conifers are found. Softwood trees such as pine and birch grow at a height of 4500 meters, beyond which there is not much vegetation. Conservation of forests. The continuous exploitation of forests has damaged our ecosystem to a great extent. The loss of forest cover also causes large-scale flooding and soil erosion. There are several reasons responsible for the loss of forest cover, but the most important has been the increasing population of living space, fuel, wood, cultivable land, etc. Trees take time to grow and quick regeneration of forests is not possible. Forests have some detrimental effects on our environment, such as loss of habitat for wild animals, loss of fodder for domestic animals, loss of medicinal plants, etc. Forests are also need conservation because loss of forest cover also leads to global warming due to excessive carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Since increasing population is the greatest cause for reducing forest cover, we will have to increase our efforts to control population. Diversion of forest land for other purposes has to be prevented. Reckless cutting of forests needs to be checked. Steps have to be taken to stop shifting cultivation. Large-scale planting of trees, afforestation, is another step in this regard. Forest fire is another cause of forest depletion which needs to be controlled. Quarrying also should be discouraged. Trivia: the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, collected and assessed information from 229 countries and territories for 3 points in time, 1990, 2000 and 2005. This assessment sheds light on overall progress towards sustainable forest management at both global and regional levels. Wildlife. The term wildlife refers to plants, animals, birds, and other living creatures in a habitat. All the living organisms in the biosphere are interdependent and they are a part of the food chain. Africa is the home of the most amazing variety of wildlife. Dense equatorial forests, swamps, and grasslands are the ideal homes of a great variety of animals. Elephants, hippopotamuses, rhinoceros, crocodiles, wild buffaloes, pythons inhabit the equatorial forest area, whereas grasslands are inhabited by zebra, giraffe, deer, stag, and other such animals. Deserts have camels and ostriches. They are hunted on a large scale for meat, bones, skins, tusks, etc. As a result of this hunting, many animals are now endangered. Governments in different states of Africa are taking steps to control this damage. Among the continents, South America is one of the richest in wildlife. It is home to condors, the largest bird of prey in the world, and the rhea, which is a flightless bird. It has a vast variety of mammals, reptiles, and snakes, anaconda being the most well-known. Some popular animals of the continent include monkeys, owls, squirrels, pythons, jaguars, and anteaters. Puma is another dangerous animal. On the Andean highlands, llamas are the main animals. Australia is famous for its marsupials, animals which carry their young ones in a pouch near the abdomen till they are fully developed. The kangaroo and the wallaby are the two examples. Koala is another marsupial. Wild dogs like dingo are found here. Platypus lays eggs but suckles or gives milk to its young ones like a mammal, and hence it is a unique mammal. The important birds are lyrebird, emu, and kookaburra. The emu, like the ostrich, is a large bird which cannot fly. The kookaburra or laughing jackass is another Australian bird. Europe has wild boars, sheep, rabbits, and foxes. The birds found here include nightingale, partridges, and skylarks. Polar bear, reindeer, lynx, etc. are also found in European region. North America has a variety of birds and animals. Some of the prominent birds and animals are polar bear, grizzly bear, caribou, spotted owl, bald eagle, and whooping crane. Most animals have a thick fur to protect them from the extreme cold. Wildlife in India. India has a rich and varied wildlife. Various kinds of wild animals and birds are found in Indian forests. There are 372 species of mammals, 1,228 species of birds, 446 species of reptiles, and 204 species of amphibians. Antelope, monkeys, langurs, jackals, peacocks, rhinoceros, hippopotamus, tigers, lions, etc. are found in our forests. Lion is largely found in Gir forests, whereas tigers are found in Sundarbans. Tourists from all over the world visit our national parks, sanctuaries, biosphere reserves to see these animals. These wildlife sanctuaries and reserves are set up by the government to provide safe home to wild animals where they can live. However, increasing human population puts pressure on forested areas, endangering a large number of birds and animals. Many of them have become endangered species. Our government has taken various steps to protect wildlife in the country. Strict laws have been made to deter people from hunting birds and animals. Forests are being cut down to make space for human settlement and to practice farming. This has created risk for the wildlife as forests are their natural home. It is believed that if forest destruction is not checked, then there is a fear that many birds and animals would become extinct. National parks, biosphere reserves, and zoological parks are to be set up to safeguard the lives of wild animals and birds. The World Wildlife Fund, WWF, is an international organization which promotes the welfare of wildlife. WWF India was established in 1969 to promote the conservation of wildlife in India. The government passed a comprehensive wildlife protection law in 1972, which listed all the protected animals and birds. These animals cannot be killed. Killing of these animals could lead to severe punishment. The Wildlife Fund undertakes the activities like conserving biodiversity, promoting and restoring ecological balance, popularizing sustainable use of natural resources, discouraging pollution, and wasteful use of resources. We should make sure that no species of vegetation or wildlife becomes extinct. Trivia: Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF, was formerly named the World Wildlife Fund. This remains its official name in Canada and the US. It is the world's largest independent conservation organization with over 5 million supporters worldwide, working in more than 90 countries, supporting around 1,300 conservation and environmental projects around the world. Trivia: About 30% of the total global land area is covered by forests. This amounts to just under 40 million square kilometers.